Good afternoon, and welcome to another edition of Health Bites. You might notice that something's a little bit different this time. Sherry Bennett is not with me today. Things were a little bit chaotic and very busy over at the Wellness Center, so we didn't get a chance to team up. And I'm actually in Fort Worth, Texas, and I have an opportunity to be down here for the Wrestling Olympic Trials. And so we were going to try to do it remotely, but we couldn't patch things together to make it work. I wanted to go solo on this one just because I had a question that was sort of burning in the back of my mind, and I wanted to answer that. And so I thought that it was important enough that we go ahead and take a few minutes and stay consistent with our broadcast. And this question is actually from Janet, and I'll read it. It says, "From Janet, I would like to start working out. What type of workout should I be adding to my schedule, and how do I fit it into my busy schedule?" Well, this is for Janet and all of those folks that are just sort of getting back into the routine of maybe trying to make some adjustments in their lifestyle habits and adding a workout program. Here are a few of my suggestions. Number one, know where you're starting. Have a baseline. If you need a doctor to look you over to make sure that there's no other issues as far as health issues that need to be considered, in regards to high blood pressure, things like that, that might be a good thing to take advantage of. If you are in decent enough health that you can start a routine, my suggestion would be start with a very small amount of exercise to begin with. And you've heard this before, but even movement would be something that you could add into your daily routine. Movement being parking your car a little bit further away from where you would normally park in the parking lot and walking that distance, climbing stairs, doing those kind of things before you actually started the workout program, and focus on those things first. The other thing that if you have sort of added those routines into your daily schedule, something else that you might consider is you don't need a really expensive, elaborate gym. Though gyms have advantages, there are also some things that you could do at home by adding in some exercise bands that are very inexpensive, and you can order those online. Exercise bands provide a great opportunity to work on some strength. The more strength that you have, the easier it is to burn calories, speeds up your metabolism. There's a lot of things that you can do with bands. As a matter of fact, here at the hotel where I'm staying, I brought 3 of my trusty bands with me. They do have some weights downstairs in the workout room. They have cycles. They have all these other things. I spent a little time down there this morning and actually did what we consider or call a Tabata workout, where I was on the elliptical, work hard for 20 seconds, sort of active rest for 10, push the pace again for 20, active rest for 10, and cycle through that a number of times, and then just grab my trusty bands. I got a really good, intense workout in just 30 minutes. Didn't have to spend a ton of time driving to a gym, working out on the equipment that sometimes it's crowded, can't find the equipment that you want. And again, no knock against gyms. Gyms are great, but here in this hotel, I didn't have that opportunity. And so I just used what I had and the resources that were there. So the other thing is to understand that if you just start this, and this is a routine, you're trying to work it into your busy schedule, maybe planning to do this just 1 time a week, just to get your foot in the door, and then maybe bump it up to 2 times a week. Again, start slow and work into progress. I definitely believe, without a doubt, there's a lot of things that can be done for workouts with body weight. You can add in push-ups, and you can cycle those push-ups. Maybe do a ladder, start with 1, and then take a quick rest and go up to 2, work your way up to 3, work your way up to 4, maybe go to 5, and then work back down the ladder as well. So structuring body weight. You can use bands to add in some resistance. You can also, another thing that I'm a real big believer in is doing body weight exercises where just squats, when you don't even need the bands. You can just do air squats, as they're often called or referred to. So starting the exercise program, get your foot in the door and get it going. You don't necessarily have to be an expert. Sometimes too much knowledge is not a good thing. Just get going. 20% knowledge, know a little bit, just enough to get motivated and get things going. If you have any questions about workouts or nutrition advice or anything that I can help you with, again, email me, let me know, reach out to the Consiglio Wellness Center. Be happy to help. Sherry and I are scheduled to get into a couple buildings in the month of April. Please feel free to contact either Sherry or myself. We would love to come in, set up an appointment, and talk to you and your small group about anything in the fit world of health, wellness, and fitness. So reach out to us. We'd be happy to help at any time. If there's more that you'd like to know about working out, definitely would be willing to spend some time talking to you about that as well. So anyway, for this week, we'll keep it relatively short. I'm Mike Haggerty for the Consiglio Wellness Center. We'll be back next week and hopefully updating you on some new things that are coming this summer with the Consiglio Wellness Center and some activities that we've got planned for you over the summer as well. So take care, everybody. Hope all is well. Talk to you soon.